Hi there, it's Ben Binger here, and if you've tuned in previously, you know that each month I like to share with you a little bit about real estate trends, changes in rates, and economic news. Also then something related to family or personal growth and business development. It's just a video from the heart, from me to you. All right, let's talk politics. I'm just kidding. I think there's enough contentiousness to go around right now. However, I would like to hit on a couple of economic factors that are influencing our market right now. Unemployment is at its lowest point since 1969. Yeah, you heard me right, 1969. Here's something that's interesting. 3.56 million people quit or switched jobs last month alone. This is the highest we have seen this stat since January 2001. Now, we also saw 134,000 new jobs added in September. All of the labor stats continue to point to a growing economy. So I guess if you're wondering about switching jobs, it seems like you'd be among 43 million others that did so this year. Just make sure that you make that switch after you buy or refinance, just so we make sure that it doesn't create any issues on a loan approval. All right, so now let me switch topics over to one of inspiration for you. First off, does it feel like it's been a few months since you've received one of these videos? Well, yeah, it has. It has been. My goal has been to send out one of these videos once a month. But to be honest, I kind of got a little swamped over the last couple of months and neglected to take time to shoot these videos from the heart. Well, what do they say? No better time like the present. So we're kicking this back off. This is actually my September video. I know it's going out a little bit later than what I wanted. So pay attention or watch your inbox later this month for the October video. But this one is actually a pretty exciting one for me because I was able to check off a really important item on my bucket list from 10 years ago. Now, I won't go into detail. Instead, I'll turn it over to, well, other me to explain it. Wanted to share a story. 10 years ago this year, I was in a horrible motorcycle accident, shattered my hip socket, ended up having 9 pins and 3 metal plates put in it. First doctors to take a look at it said they wondered if I was ever going to walk again. Went through 4 major surgeries where I had 2 hip operations, 2 foot operations, several pins and plates put in both my hip and my foot. And certainly went through some challenges as a 29-year-old trying to figure out what life might look like without being able to walk or to go through the pain or the physical therapy to try to get back to a place where I could. Well, I'm very excited to say 10 years later, we just ran a 10-mile, 20-obstacle mud race. And I think the biggest thing I'd like to share is a truth that I've certainly held over the last couple of years, especially, that you have overcome 100% of your worst days. So your success ratio is pretty darn decent. So very excited to be able to celebrate this milestone. And here would be my challenge or my encouragement to you is if there's been something that you have wanted to try, maybe you have had a fear to try to approach something new or to start something new or to do something you've never done before, or perhaps as you're watching this video, you've gone through or are going through a pretty rough or challenging season. Just remember, it can and does get better, and there is great hope for the future. All right, this is Ben Binger signing off. Until next time. And with that, I will wrap up this episode of Video from the Heart. Just remember, you have overcome every one of your worst days. This means your historic success ratio is 100%. See you next month.